Hey guys, um, realized that I haven't done any sort of like life or gastric bypass update in a while, so I figure I can't sleep. It's a good time to do it. My hair's a mess, but that's okay. Um, I'm not sure what to say really. Okay, so let's see. It is August 7th. I started my journey to get gastric bypass in October of 2016. And this week I go for my last prerequisite appointment before we can kind of take it further. So there's been a lot of appointments. I'm getting more nervous knowing that this one's my last one. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. I don't know what the timelines are like in terms of how quickly from here on out, but I'm excited and nervous. So, what have I had to do? I had to see dietitians and social workers and internal medicine specialist. Um, I had to do a sleep study, found out I had some sleep apnea, so now I have a CPAP machine that I wear every night, which is a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be, so that's kind of cool. I had to do a psych evaluation, which I kind of laughed at. It They didn't really have anything that they could tell me that I needed to improve on or any concerns or anything, so that was really good. It was really awesome to hear from me. And then what else? Oh, and then this last one that I'm doing is an upper GI endoscopy, which I'm a little bit nervous about because I don't like scopes anyways, and I've never had one, but the idea of one freaks me out. So, let's see what else has happened. I've actually gained weight during this process, which kind of sucks. So when I started the process, I was in the 350s, and now I'm in the 370s ish. I'm not sure. My scale broke, so I can't even weigh myself. But the last time I was at the doctor's, it was about 373, which kind of sucks. Part of that was medication, so I was on two different meds that gained weight. So I had to take amitriptyline for the hemiplegic migraines that I get, and then I also was on two different rounds of prednisone, which both cause weight gain, and that really sucked because my weight shot up like 20 pounds in 2 weeks, kind of thing, like a week, 2 weeks, but it really was ridiculously fast. So trying to see that come back down again, because the last thing you want to do before your surgery is gain weight, since the whole point of getting surgery is to lose weight. So I want to put my best foot forward. Other thing that I've noticed is the closer that it gets to surgery, the harder it is for me to be like, oh, I'm just gonna eat healthy, because I think in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, this might, like, what if I never eat Chinese again, or whatever, because it's something that we don't do very often, or oh, I should eat like all of the taco salad I can now, because maybe after surgery I can eat taco salad. And I'm not saying that taco salad is unhealthy, but probably with the amount of cheese and sour cream I put onto mine, it's not the healthiest. But like, I think I have this like thing in my head that's like, oh well, if I like if I eat this now, then I'm good. Like, it won't matter if I can't eat it after surgery. And so I'm really trying to work on that, because I think the biggest battle that we face in weight loss, whether you're getting surgery or old-fashioned diet and exercise, or however you're going about doing it, I think the biggest battle we face is between your ears. Honestly, it's that waterfall that happens in our brain that tells us, who we are, what we're good for, and then it's how we choose to react to that. And so one of the things I'm trying to work on now is how I cope and react to those things, whether it's stress, whether it's fear, whether it's boredom, whether it's anger, whether it's anxiety, whether it's happiness, and trying to find activities as well that don't revolve around food. I know my group of friends, we're very social, but most of our socialization happens with, let's go to a restaurant, let's go out for coffee. Oh, it's someone's birthday, we're going to do a big celebration. Oh, it's this, so it's that. And I mean, life is about celebrating, and that's fine. And I think people do a lot of things around food, and just because I'm having surgery doesn't mean people won't do things around food, but I'm trying to find things in my life where when it's my birthday, I can be like, oh, hey, I'd rather go to a comedy club than necessarily be like, let's have a barbecue and cake. Or, you know, let's go to a water park, or let's go do these things. Let's save up our money. I know my husband and I have been kind of challenging each other to be like, okay, let's try to cut back on eating out and look at, if we don't spend this much money on eating out, like this is what we spent on eating out last month or 2 months ago or 5 months ago or whatever, if we were to take that money, what could we have done with it? And so we're trying to put things into perspective of like, you know, if you're not buying chips or chocolate or eating out or those types of things, where could that money be allocated differently? So it's just some of the stuff that's kind of happening that I'm kind of working through and going through and stuff in terms of the surgery. So I'd have to say, all in all, I'm still really excited. I know where I live, there's an awesome group of people, awesome support group that there's so many people that seem to be doing, you know, incredibly well. And while I know that they have their own struggles and their own journey, it's amazing to get to see them in their transformations and know what can be accomplished if you put your mind to it. And I have some friends who've had the surgery and maybe are having more struggles than what they anticipated, and so you know, they're having to deal with that. And so it's been really good to see both sides of the equation so that I could prepare myself for what could happen. Sorry, I've been dealing with a lot of sinus stuff, which is making my lungs irritated. So I don't know that there's really anything else to update you guys on. Please pray for me as I'm going through this if you pray. I'm just super excited for this process. So, alright guys, well, I wanted to do a quick video, which has turned into like an 8-minute video, just to let you know where we're at in that process. But I cannot wait for the day that I can come on and say that I've joined the loser's bench and surgery is complete. So if you pray, keep me in your prayers. If you don't pray, positive, good vibes are really awesome as well. And I hope you all are doing really, really well. Alright guys, take care.